Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent
Big
City
bump.
of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from the Superdome. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing at the start. Here's Carr. And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Carr working out of the gun. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Now a give running left with Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Daniil Hunter with the stop. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Brought in by Chris Olave.
A little bit
And
better.
that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. It's a give now to Kamara. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Carr.
Daily got to play that dirty.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. To throw is Carr. And that ball incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
2nd down, Carr. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Carr.
Where is my
His pass taken in by Shaheed.
Oh.
And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Kamara. Marked down at the 6. Here now, second down and goal. Carr now. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be
oh my God, good
knockout.
Approach
this fourth
down. Been a pick.
After failing on third. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Here's first and 10. Going to throw right away. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Probably had a touchdown if I'm being honest.
This one all the way up near the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Stroud. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Carr now to throw on first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On first down, Carr.
Give me that. Let's go. Come on.
And that one incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Knock out.
It's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Carr to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. To throw, it's Carr.
Up.
He's got his man. It's Hill. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Throwing.
Do that. Let's go.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. Room to run, past the 15. And that'll get him some space. He's out of bounds up past the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Schultz is the motion man. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
Oh, you got him also. Come on.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36. Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry.
Yeah, I haven't started the franchise yet. We're trying to get a bunch of people. I know I got like a solid 12 to 15 people. So no teams have been taken yet. I haven't even I've created the Discord, but I haven't got it started yet. So if you want to join, add me on Discord. It's gonna be D-Rosa Gaming, same as the YouTube.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs.
Bro, there's no way. He's not even nowhere near as fast as him.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
The Discord name is gonna be the same as the YouTube. It's gonna be D-Rosa. I think it's D-Rosa Space Gaming, or it might be all together.
You got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field.
And then
That's
just add me, and then from there I can send you like an invite. Yeah, it's gonna be D-Rosa Gaming together.
To save them some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Now Carr on the bootleg.
Bro, that's 2 drop picks. Stop belling this, man.
Incomplete.
Come on, bro.
Their defense gives them a gift on their last drive.
Stop that already.
Back and on the field. They nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own, and At this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back is Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara.
Texas Road.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Carr. Left side into the hands of Olave. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Carr now on 2nd down. And that's going to be
being crazy.
Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll try and run for this with Kamara. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
Bro, stop bailing this man out. Please stop bailing this man out.
Chris Olave, the intended receiver.
Please stop bailing this man out.
A 2nd down. Now the first carry of the game for Jamal Williams. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. Now, Carr. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Carr.
Hey. Hey. Stop bailing this man out.
Here at their own 6. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Schultz is the motion man. Stroud to throw here on 1st down.
Get over his head. Oh, my fault.
And incomplete. Paulson Adebo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
The motion man here is Woods. On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
In motion now, it's Collins. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far, as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10.
Oh my God, bro. This guy's getting bailed and then I'm doing dumb shit right now. Like, come on. Oh my God.
Just a brutal mistake there.
This game should not be nowhere near where it's at right now.
Together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
First down throw for Carr. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Second down, Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.
All right, let me lock in real quick. Let me get a
the
quick one.
Texans are going to have the
This is
football
crazy.
here at their own 35-yard line.
And
This
at this
is
point in the
crazy.
game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Schultz is the motion man. From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout.
Hit the lock in
punch.
real quick.
Neat.
Here in London, we see one of the world's most iconic football venues, Wembley
Big dude.
Stadium. And since
Big dude versus fat
2007,
dude.
it's welcomed the NFL to stage some American football contests as well. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we are underway in London. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep.
Oh.
And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Stroud now on 3rd. He put everything he had into this one. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet
Probably a dumbass throw.
And not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. He connects downfield on 4th. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. First down, Stroud. He's on the move. They left him wide open. It's complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down from the red zone. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out.
Oh my fucking God, bro.
It's intercepted.
He was less than 5 yards.
So now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know
Ain't
it
do
too.
it.
That one was on their defense. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, it's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down throw here from Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Colts. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Catch is made in close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown.
That's my fault.
And now the Colts line it up to go for two. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And this is caught, and that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. Here's Gain out to handle the kickoff. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finding Collins. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans need only one to take the lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor.
Good move.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Neither side separating much so far. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Richardson.
He threw that, bro?
Caught by Mitchell.
My goodness.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Out of there empty.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He finds him beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10.
Come on, bro. Get a hit.
He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. The Colts pushing for a score before the break.
Okay, ready?
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Hauled in by Downs. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That one gains 7. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. 2nd down carry for Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Option give to Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That's wild.
And
That
he's
was
brought
wild.
down for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, 4th down, I get it. You want the ball with your biggest playmaker. And a lot of offenses, that's quarterback. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down.
Was probably the last thing I was expecting.
The Texans set
Add
up
me on
nicely
Discord,
as they come up to
D-Roast
the
Gaming
line,
all
1st
together.
and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Houston
I
calls
should
it
have just.
2nd timeout.
All right.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10.
Goodness gracious.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
This offense has been
Goodness
in a
gracious.
rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Trying again, following the sack. Stays in the pocket.
Oh, you gotta hold on to those.
Window to go deep, but
Got the
just
deep out
couldn't
of
make
leap,
it
but you ain't
happen.
got that
Now
one.
3rd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know,
Wait,
Ken,
time
we
out.
often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Two quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know what
This
that
dude
felt
has
like
been
to
running
me, Kate?
some
That felt
random
like a
ass
little
plays.
bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
From the gun, Taylor. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Richardson on third. He completes it in traffic. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. Now Richardson to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
On a spread.
Wow,
Spreader
it has
empty.
been such
Spreader
a
empty.
good
Spreader
day
empty. Spreader
offensively
empty.
for
Come
the
on.
guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he is on third and long. Left side pulled in
Yeah,
by
he did that last
Pittman.
time. Good look.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. So we're through 3 here. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 46. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They go again with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Working quickly here. They've got a man in motion. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London.
What's going on, King?
Colts trail by 6.
Get a nice little Saturday, or I think this Saturday. Nice little Friday stream in.
Second and 6 coming up here. Taylor again.
God damn. Oh, he's gonna try to
A
got a
7-yard
score,
pickup,
bro.
and it moves the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on
Ain't no.
first. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here he is to throw. He finds Mitchell complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Setting up to pass. Has it down close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Oh.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. 1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. One final shot here. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. So it's a win for the Texans.
That game should not have been as close as it is, bro.
There was no
At all.
easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
I swear people be getting bailed left and right against me.
So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Texans as we say cheerio from London.
Been on a nice little win streak right now. I think it's like, other than our disconnect loss, we were up 7-0. Other than that disconnect loss, we've been winning left and right. We should be like, not even gonna complain about that. Got some ballers on the friends list though. Oh.